simplysimplestamping.com. Thanks for joining me for another flashcard. Guys, today's flashcard is, well, it's a sympathy card. We need them. We need them. But you know, I really struggle with masculine sympathy cards. It's something, again, that we do need, but they are a little harder to do. I'm going to share with you how I created this masculine sympathy card. If you'll go to simplysimplestamping.com, you'll see the feminine version. But today we're going to be creating the one for the guys. So let's get started with our card. For our card today, let's talk about the cardstock we're going to need. I'm going to start with a Crumb Cake card base. I have it cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. That's going to fit into one of Stampin' Up's medium-sized envelopes. Today I'm going to do a little different with my flashcard. I'm going to add a piece of designer series paper. This one is cut 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. I know I hate working with 8s too, but guys, it just fit nicely on my card. And then my flashcard pieces are in soft suede and whisper white. I'm going to be using a stamp set called Thoughts and Prayers. And I do want to give you a heads up before I use this one. It is an older set that I've had for a long time, but it is still available. Back in the old days, they used to double mount them. So yours will not be like this. Just look away. Just look away. Okay, we're going to use the tree, and I'm going to come in with some soft suede ink. And I'm going to bring in my Whisper White. Guys, I'm just going to stamp my tree off to the left-hand side of my card. Another stamp that comes in this set is a Praying for You or Sharing in Your Sorrow. So, of course, we could go with either one of those sentiments. And I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm actually going to punch first and then stamp. This is only because to get this to be a flashcard, it's such a tight fit. If this part bothers you, go ahead and just bring in a scrap piece of paper. We're just going to punch right out of that. And then I'm going to come in, I'm going to do a Praying for You card, and I'm just going to stamp that right in the center. I just punched out a scallop oval, and we'll just stamp our Praying for You right in the middle. I now want to come in with the decorative label punch, and we're just going to punch a decorative label out of the back of our soft suede. Let's do one more little bit of punching. I wanted to give this corner just a little more oomph. So I'm going to come in with the Kirby Trio punch and just give a nice little edge to that. Now let's do a little sponging because I thought that white was just a little stark. So I'm going to come in with my soft suede ink and a sponge. And guys, I'm just going to sponge all the edges of my card base. We're going to do that to all of the white. Let's go ahead, because I want to soften up this card, we're going to go ahead and also add some sponging all over the flashcard piece. And I've already done it, but I did the same thing to the piece of designer series paper. Oh, we also need to get that sentiment, and we're also going to get, we're sponging everything, basically. Just sponge it all. All right, we're going to get all this all sponged, then we're ready to start working on our card. Let's go ahead and adhere our designer paper to the front of our card. We're going to come back in with that Curvy Trio punch, and I want to use this little notch. This is going to be a little ribbon slide for me. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to use it upside down. I'm going to slide my card in here, and I'm going to try to zoom the camera in. Can you see? There's the end of my cardstock. Let's come up just a hair above that. And then I'm going to give it a punch. So I've got that. Let's repeat that on the other side. Again, so there's the end of my designer series paper. Come up just a notch and punch. That way I kind of have those even. Look, I'm not even 100% even. Don't worry about it. Once we get that ribbon in there, it's going to be just fine. I've got 16 inches of our Crumb Cake satin stitched ribbon. Guys, this ribbon with the satin stitch, oh, it's so gorgeous. It is so beautiful, and it ties so nice. I'm just going to slide it through our little notches that we made there. Let me bring that down. We're going to tie this here in a knot. So again, let me share. I've shared this before, but we're going to do a square knot. So I'm going to go right over left and under. And then I want to pull it up and down, not sideways. We want to go up and down. Now we're going to go left over right. So let me put my finger there. We're going to go left, bring it over the right and under. And when you go to pull, well, if I can grab that little end, there we go. When you go to pull, only pull what is in your left hand. Watch this. If I only pull what's in my left hand, look at how pretty my knot lays. So when we get that, we're just going to come in with our craft scissors and let's give that a little trim. Now this card that I'm making, of course, is a little more masculine, so I didn't want to go with a bow or anything like that. But this crumb cake ribbon, I think it doesn't matter that it's a guy. I think that ribbon really lays nicely. I'm now going to come in with my focal image because I wanted that ribbon on first before I put my focal image on there, so we make sure we go up high enough. I'm going to add the Praying for You onto the decorative label. And then I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals to add this to my card. I love the look of Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to just simply come right over all that ugly that we had going on there. We want to hide that. Beautiful. Isn't that looking nice? Now I wanted to come in with one more thing, and those are the neutral candy dots. I just think these give such, especially on a masculine card, they're not shiny, they're not bling. But just right there in that corner, let's just add that. I think, well, you know what? Connie should have more coffee before she shoots a video. There we go, just like that. I just kind of like how that looks right there. Guys, a really great sympathy card for the guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the flashcard for today. I hope that you guys like this one. You know, sadly, when it comes to sympathy cards, we really do need them in a flash, and that's one of the things I love about flashcards. Having my card bases all cut and my flashcard pieces all cut and ready to go, it makes things so much easier. But if you don't have the pieces cut, because maybe cutting's not your thing, you can actually order flashcards to go. This is where all the pieces are scored, cut. You got all your flashcard pieces and flashcard 2.0 pieces. There's even envelopes, so you're ready to mail them in a flash. You can find that at simplysimplestamping.com. Just look for the pink menu bar up at the top. You'll see flashcards to go, and that's where you'll see all the different options you have for flashcards, pre-cut, ready for you. If you love the Thoughts and Prayers stamp set, you can get that at simplysimplestamping.com as well. You're going to see there in the February 4th, 2016, you're going to see a complete supply list of everything I used. Just click a pick and we'll have it shipped right out to you, making it easy peasy, double cheesy for you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.